Happy Friday, everybody. We have made it to another weekend. That's always a good thing, right? Yeah, we all like the weekends. So we've got just 2 breaks tonight. The whole break is going to be pretty quick, but I will tell you this. I've been having problems with my broadcast software off and on for several weeks now since they did an update back about 3 weeks ago. But it's been really bad lately, and they keep having me adjust things, and it doesn't seem to fix it. And I hope we're not going to have any problems tonight, but I'm just giving you a heads up that if we do, and something happens, and it freezes up, locks out, suddenly drops the stream, whatever the case, then I will, of course, restart it immediately. But it is a rare issue, and I am diligently working on it, and have been for some time. Feedback is set to be automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And of course, the other thing there is to say thank you. I do always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me. And we're going to take a look next at what is coming up in the days ahead. So Saturday night and Sunday night are both off nights. We'll come into Monday opening a 10-box inner case of Contenders Optic basketball. On Tuesday night, we're going to open a half case of Allen and Ginter baseball. On Wednesday, we have one new release. We did have 2. The other new release for next week got pushed to Friday, according to my reps. So our singular new release for Wednesday is going to be Gold Label baseball, and we will break a 16-box case of that. As for tonight, this is how it looks. Our football helmet will break first, and then our National Treasures Collegiate will be our second break of the night. If you are lucky enough to hit this autographed football helmet tonight, then you can expect that it would ship out to you no later than Friday the 16th of October, which is 1 week from today. It might go sooner, but it won't go later. That free shipping stuff is always just promised within a 7-day window. Now, if you are in the autographed football helmet break and you are not the one who hits the helmet, you are still entitled to a consolation card or card, and it is simply a used card, random, random set, so any year, any series, that kind of thing. And typically I hold it to send with your next package. If you want it sent sooner, you can send me a message on eBay and let me know, and I'll take care of it for you. Our paid shipping break tonight is our National Treasures Collegiate Football. That should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Tuesday. As always, those dates are plus or minus a day. And if you do not hit anything in National Treasures Collegiate, not even a base card or anything, you can still expect to get a package in the mail. It will go out when the rest of the break ships out, and it will have your consolation cards in it, because technically it is your next package. And I believe we are all paid up tonight. I just checked. There was one that was hanging out. It looks like it's cleared up now, so off we go to the races. We are opening a 2020 TriStar Authentic full-size autographed football helmet. This is break number 3. It ended tonight on eBay the same night we're breaking it, which is Friday night, the 9th of October. You will see winning bidder user IDs across from each team, and a bunch of teams did not sell tonight, so not a popular product tonight for this particular break. So all those things that say no bids, breaker retains, well, just means nobody gave those teams a forever home. So if it comes out to be one of those teams, of course, it'll end up just staying here with me. Then, of course, I'll put a new spreadsheet up for National Treasures Collegiate. So if you're here for that break, don't wander too far off. It's not going to take us long to do this helmet. Last little piece of business, you're about to see your focus, and it's going to look a little different. It's going to get blurry in the background, and I am going, well, maybe it is. Right now it's not wanting to do anything. So I don't know. We're going to have to try that again. But eventually, here in a minute, when I work some magic, you will see that your background gets blurry. It's going to go out of focus. That is intentional. And please don't let that distress you. We're going to be able to see what we need to see without any problems. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to show you. This is all nice and sealed up by red tape on both the top and the bottom. It comes that way from TriStar, and I'm just kind of trying to show you all of our edges and corners. It doesn't necessarily fit real well into the camera angle, but I'm trying to show you. This is the shipping box. It is a shipping rated box. Some of them are, some of them aren't. This one is. So your item will ship in this box. However, I will cover up those stickers on the side that say what it is, because, you know, we don't want people to know what's inside, because you never know. You like to think everybody's honest, but, well, sometimes they're not. Jay Allen is here, and so is Bobby B. Hey, hey, hey to you too, Bobby B. And Emoji Guy is here. Hey, no worries, Emoji Guy. You got it in before we got started, and that's all that matters, my friend. So we're in good shape there. Bobby B, if you still want the loose boxes I have for fantasy sports, send me a message on eBay and tell me what your regular email address is. I'm going to do a bunch of inventory this weekend, and if it is whatever I find in those loose boxes, if you're still interested in them, I'm probably going to get rid of some loose box stuff and whatnot. So just as an FYI. So listen, this looks like it's going to come out as a collegiate signed helmet, so we should cover that. I don't know who the signature is. I can just see it's a collegiate helmet. But here's the deal. If they are an active player currently playing in the NFL, it's going to go to their current team. If they are a retired player, it will go to the team they played for the longest. And maybe this card's going to tell us. Oh, yeah. This is Brian Bosworth, the Boz, on the Oklahoma collegiate helmet. This is a TriStar hologram, or TriStar generic COA. That's the same for every single item. What is unique to the item is right there on the back, and that is the TriStar hologram sticker. And I'm also going to pick this up here so you can get a better look there at your signature on the top. And I do believe Mr. Brian Bosworth would go to the Seahawks. We're going to double check that because it's a collegiate helmet, and you know I'm a nerd, so you know I always go check it out. But I am pretty certain that Brian Bosworth is only going to be headed to the Seattle Seahawks. But we're going to pull it up right now and check. Yeah, only team he ever played for, Seahawks. Only NFL team, obviously, that he ever played for. So there's the Brian Bosworth signature once again with the TriStar hologram authentication and the generic TriStar authentication, and then the little TriStar info card. So there you go. Seattle Seahawks headed to you. And of course, these are authentic helmets, so they're nice and heavy. And hey, you know, you could put them on and go headbutt somebody if you want to. I wouldn't recommend that. I shouldn't have said that. Somebody will do that and then sue me. All right, let me get that put out of the way, and then we're going to roll right on into our collegiate national treasure. So give me just a second here. All righty, kids. Let's keep on trucking here and see what's up next. Yeah, I think, Bobby, on some of that stuff, like the fantasy sports and things, that I've just got odd lots of it, and we haven't broken it in a long time, so I don't have a lot of people who are probably even familiar with it at this point. I think some of that odds and ends stuff I'm gonna be getting rid of. So just send me the message with your email, and sometime over the weekend or maybe even Monday, I'll tell you how many of those I found. Some of them, though, and I don't know how you I'll show you at the end of the break. Some of them have had the plastic not off of them, but they have little holes in them that I've variously taped up and things. So we'll have to talk about that too. But anyway, helmet we just did. If you hit it, if you had the Seahawks, on the way to you no later than Friday, a week from today. Could be sooner, should not be later. If you were anybody else, your consolation card typically held to be sent with your next package. If you want it sent sooner, you only need to send me a message on eBay letting me know that. I'll take care of it for you. National Treasures Collegiate coming up next. 2-box, half-case quantity break. And should be out the door and on the way to you Tuesday, plus or minus a day. And if you get skunked in NT Collegiate, your consolation card or cards will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door, since this is a paid shipping break. So this is, once again, half case quantity, 2-box, 2020 Panini National Treasures Collegiate Football, new release for today. Came out today, ended tonight on eBay, breaking it the same night it ended, Friday night, the 9th of October. One more time, you will find team names on the left-hand side, and if you are the winning bidder, you're going to see your eBay user ID up in lights there across from your team. And these, again, collegiate rules, if you want to say it that way, same as we had for the helmet. So if it is that it comes out for an active player who is currently associated with an NFL team, then it's going to go to that current team. These look like Halloween. That is ugly, man. And if they are retired players, no longer active in the NFL, it will go to the team they played for the longest. And that's simply because these are going to be collegiate uniforms once again. And I really hate the fact that our NT boxes are now these weird sort of plasticky, vinyl-y things. They used to be so nice with the cedar boxes and have that awesome smell, and they were high quality and all that fun stuff. Now we pay more for them and we get what is pretty much total junk. Yeah, but what are you going to do? And those colors are so ugly. But it doesn't matter what those colors are, because the cards are always fantastic in National Treasures. We all know that much. So that's what we're looking forward to. Bobby B says these distributors are, well, I'll skip that word, ridiculous. They don't give a you-know-what about loyalty. Yes, you are correct about that. Yeah, it's really absurd. We've talked about that before. You and I and several others of us have had that conversation. It's really been very dreadful this year. It's difficult to do really anything, and these are all places I've got good history with. I can't imagine someone who had no history or very little history. I can't imagine how they'd get anything, but, you know, what are you going to do? Jake is looking for the Steelers. Jay Allen needs the Raiders and the Jets. Okay. Bobby got 1 box from the distributor. Yeah, I did a little better than 1 box. I actually have another loose box too, but he gave me 3, but he wouldn't give me the 4th. So, you know, obviously I didn't want to do a weird 3-box break, so we did the half case here, and then I've got one just hanging out that I'll figure out what to do with. So, Jay Allen says humidor quality boxes they used to be. I know, man. Now we get this stuff, but aye, what are you going to do? So the first thing we see is Tom Brady. It is a base card. It is numbered to 49, and of course, Tom Brady is going to head over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Behind it is Nick Chubb. Does that say 75 or 15? I think it says 75. And Nick Chubb is going to the Browns. And we have Tom Brady on the other box as well, numbered to 25 this time. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and look at that. Out of the same box, another Tom Brady to 75. That's really kind of absurd that both base cards in that box were Tom Brady, and 3 out of the 4 were Tom Brady. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers kind of cornered the market there on the base cards in these 2 boxes, don't they? All righty, let's see here what we have coming now. I've got a Jonathan Taylor booklet. It is numbered to 49. And we're just checking it out, edges and corners, you know, again, usually have a little moderate wear, nothing hopefully too dramatic. So you've got a nice relic on the left and another relic on the lower right. Your signature there is on a piece of basically acetate that was inserted into that card. So Jonathan Taylor is the first one that we get a good look at, and that one is headed to Indianapolis and the Colts. Then I've got an Anthony Gordon coming up next, and it's a low-numbered booklet to 5. And we have got a similar situation. Looks pretty good, maybe minor edge and corner stuff. A great-looking relic on the left. I'm sure that's why it's numbered to 5. And once again, your signature. It's hard-signed, but it's on a piece of acetate that was inserted into the card. And then the relic underneath the word Cougars. So Anthony Gordon. All right, so he was a Seahawk. He got cut by the Seahawks, and I am not I don't think he is signed anywhere else in the meantime, but I am going to double check it. So if he was cut from the Seahawks and didn't sign anywhere else, I will still send that to the Seahawks. If he signed somewhere else since having been cut by the Seahawks, it would, of course, go to the current or the most recent team. So that's how that's going to work. Next up, I've got a Mark Andrews here, a relic numbered to 99. Mark Andrews, I believe, is the Ravens, right? If I call one of these wrong, feel free to jump into chat there and correct me, because sometimes I do that. I mess up sometimes. Numbered to 25, you have got a little Jacob Eason here, and that is another one for Indianapolis and the Colts, who are already off to a pretty good start. We've got a dual relic, and it is numbered to 99. It gives us Gardner Minshew, who is the Jags, and then we've got Anthony Gordon again. So that's going to go up here into housekeeping, because with two different teams on it, we'll have to use random.org to sort it out. And then, of course, as I said, we will verify the Anthony Gordon situation at that time. Here's an Austin Eckler. It is numbered to 20. Sticker auto. Man, you hate to see that in National Treasures, but that's what they've gone to these days. And yeah, so you've got an Austin Eckler to 20 if you have the Chargers. And looks like most of these tonight are sticker autos, sadly. This is numbered to 10, and it is a Raekwon Davis autograph. And numbered to 10, Raekwon Davis goes to the Miami Dolphins. Good looking relic there. I like that a lot. It's part of a bowl patch, I believe. It is Antonio Gibson, and it is numbered to 9, oddly enough. Why to 9? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But regardless, nice looking card for Antonio Gibson, which I believe should be the Redskins. Then I have a Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis, that one is a hard-signed on-card autograph, and it is numbered to 99. And Gabriel is going to the Buffalo Bills, I think. I think it's the Bills. Nate Stanley is out next. Nate is numbered to 25. And Nate Stanley is, I'm feeling for the sticker. Nate Stanley is also a hard-signed autograph, and that one is headed to Minnesota and the Vikings. And over here, it is KJ Hamler. That is numbered to 99. KJ Hamler is headed off to Denver Broncos. Numbered to 99, a little T. Higgins. That one is a hard-signed autograph as well. He's been looking pretty good up there in Cincinnati with the Bengals, so at least we know the Bengals aren't going home empty-handed. Here's Jonathan Taylor again. This is the Colts. This is hard-signed autograph. It is numbered to 25 for Indianapolis. And the Colts get the Jonathan Taylor. We've got one left. It looks like it is a redemption. And since it's the last one, we don't have to wait and flip it over later. We'll just take a look at it now. And it is Jacob Eason. So I got to tell you, this whole break feels like it was the Indianapolis Colts, doesn't it? I mean, it kind of feels that way to me. But anyway, so we'll go, yeah, Jacob Eason is the Colts. It is a silhouette signature. So we'll go find out what, if anything, that is numbered to here in a second. I am going to take a look at, someone said over there in chat, I just went over there and checked, and someone said they're pretty sure Anthony Gordon is still a free agent, in which case we will, of course, send him to his last associated team, the team that cut him, which was the Seahawks. So let me check that out real quickly. Give me a moment here to take care of that situation, and then we're going to come back and deal with the random of that card if necessary, and then we will also take care of our redemption. So Anthony Gordon, what are you going to tell me here, buddy? Believe it does look exactly what you guys said, which is what I thought too, but you know I'm a nerd. You know I go check it out. I just wanted to make sure that he is still not signed anywhere, and he does not appear to be. So most recently a Seahawk cut by them will go to the Seahawks. So we are looking at Seahawks and the Jags. We'll first go to the spreadsheet, see if the same person owns both. If they do, obviously they take it outright. If not, and we go to random.org, we're going to type in Seahawks first because it appears first on the card. We'll type in Jags second. Whenever we do random, if we have 10 or more items in a list, we do random one single time. If we happen to have 9 or fewer, then we do random 3 different times, and only the third random counts. So obviously, in this instance, we are looking at 3 times that we'll be running it. So we have Dens 17 with our Seahawks. And then if we roll up here to the Jags, we have got Telecat 72. So that means we are going to need to wander over here to random.org and get a little something taken care of over here. And all right, so Seahawks going in first, Jags going in second. And good luck to both teams. Remember, it is the third random that will tell the story. So you ignore the first one, doesn't count. The second one doesn't count. The third one does. There's our 3 times, our date and time stamp, and it ends up headed to the Seahawks. So that is this little dual relic here going to the Anthony Gordon spot for the Seahawks. So we'll go ahead and set it back up there. Well, now let's go find out what, if anything, our Jacob Eason is numbered to. So for that, we need to head to the Panini website and see what fun and wonderful things they will tell us. Probably not much, right? But we'll try. I had it set up because you almost always hit redemptions anymore, don't you? Even in 2 boxes, we hit redemptions. College Silhouette Signatures is our card set. And it is card number 115. And it's going to be numbered to 99. Now, again, I see that, you can see it's got a team there, but of course that is his collegiate team, being that this is a collegiate product. But as we know from our prior discussion and what's in that listing description, it's going to go to his current team. So that's how that's going to work. Okay, so let's do our recapping. The base cards, well, that's going to be real easy. We have a Nick Chubb to 75 for the Browns, and then a little stack of Tom Brady's, all going to the Buccaneers. Numbered to 75, numbered to 25, and numbered to 49. So you ran the rainbow of Tom Brady out of a 2-box break. That is kind of crazy, I think, in my opinion. Now we've got a redemption, Jacob Eason. We looked it up. It's going to be numbered to 99. It heads to the Colts. This one we dealt with as well. This, of course, went to the Anthony Gordon position using random.org, and that's the Seahawks. Again, free agent, but he was most recently with the Seahawks and was subsequently cut from them, so it continues with the team he was with most recently. Followed by a Jonathan Taylor, hard signed to 25. It goes to the Colts. A hard signed hard signed T. Higgins. Got ahead of myself. Numbered to 99 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Numbered to 99, a KJ Hamler, hard signed autograph that goes to the Denver Broncos. A Nate Stanley that is numbered to 25. That one is also a hard signed autograph. And Mr. Nate Stanley is a Viking. And then we have Gabriel Davis. You've got a relic there, a little piece of a relic anyway. It is hard signed. It's numbered to 99. And Gabriel Davis is going to the Buffalo Bills. Antonio Gibson with that nice looking relic that appears to be part of a bowl patch. It is numbered to 9, and it's headed to the Washington football team, otherwise known as the Redskins. Raekwon Davis is numbered to 10. That is a sticker, as was the Antonio that we looked at a minute ago. Antonio and Raekwon both stickers. Raekwon goes to the Dolphins. Austin Eckler to 20 sticker going to the Chargers. Then we have the big relic here, another Jacob Eason. It's numbered to 25. That one is going to the Colts. A large relic numbered to 99 for Mark Andrews, which I believe is the Ravens. I'll double check that, but I believe that it is. We have an Anthony Gordon booklet. It is numbered to 5. Again, minor edge and corner issues as we see with most of this stuff, but nothing too outrageous. Good looking patch alongside that one. And as we have determined, again, Anthony Gordon continues to be a free agent, but was most recently a Seahawk and will go there since he is still a rookie. And Jonathan Taylor, it is numbered 249, a booklet going to the Colts. And a couple of relics in line with it as well. So that's what National Treasures Collegiate looks like. I am going to put up spreadsheet information one final time. And Bobby B, if you're still here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, at least on the example of the box that's sitting on the table, so that you'll kind of know when we talk by email what I mean when I say some of it's, the cellophane overwraps a little crazy on some of it. But meanwhile, let's go back to this. If you hit the helmet, out the door and on the way to you no later than 1 week from today. Might be earlier, won't be later. Because it's free shipping stuff, it always goes out the door somewhere within a 7-day period. If you did not hit in the helmet break, your consolation card's typically going to be held and sent with your next package. If you want it sent sooner, you can just let me know on eBay, send me a message, and I'll get it squared away for you. NT Collegiate, if you hit in that, it's going to be out the door and on the way to you approximately Tuesday, plus or minus a day. Might be sooner, but it shouldn't be any later than that unless something catastrophic happens. And consolation cards there. If you got skunked in that break and didn't hit a card of any sort, you will still get a package in the mail. It's going to go out when the rest of the break goes out the door. And because technically it is your next package. So that's how that's going to work. And as far as the days ahead, it looks a bit like this. Saturday and Sunday are both off nights. On Monday night, we have got Contenders Optic Basketball. We're going to do a 10-box inner case break. On Tuesday, we're talking about Allen and Genter Baseball, and it is a half case break that will be 6 boxes. On Wednesday night, that is the release day for Gold Label Baseball. Spectra Football got moved. It's going to be next Friday now. So on Wednesday, Gold Label, only thing coming out. We will open the full 16-box case. They may be loose boxes from a shared case. They may be a sealed case. I'm really not 100% sure. And I just wrote it as loose boxes to be on the safe side in case it went that way. Okay, so yeah. So that is all you're going to need from me. And I guess I'm out of here until Monday, other than I'm going to show this package to Bobby B if he's still hanging around here. So we're going to see if he's still here or not. Bobby, are you here? Did you leave? Are you around? I guess I could show you just in case you're here. So, yeah, you can see the cellophane's pulled away here and a bunch of places. It's mainly because I've had it for so long, and it was in a box with some other stuff, and then I have it sitting on the table where I'm picking it up all the time, so I've got it taped in a few places. There's some holes in it. The seals are obviously intact, and clearly I've never taken it out or done anything, but it's just a little beat up on the plastic. And some of the others may be that way too, Bobby. So, yeah, but we'll talk about that more when we discuss things over the weekend or on Monday about that fun stuff. And so that is it for me tonight. As always, I thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. I hope that you enjoy your weekend and that you have a lot of fun, get a lot of R&R, and stay safe and happy and healthy. And I will be back at it on Monday, and I hope I'll see you then, or if not then, sometime soon. So take care, and we'll see you Monday.